Hey baseball fans, how's it going? Hayden here. And in today's video, I'll be going over the candidates for the New York Mets DH role. So, let's stop wasting any more time and let's dive right into it. So, diving into our first candidate on today's video, we have Daniel Vogelbach. Vogelbach is known for his ability to feast against right-handed pitchers, considering he has a career OPS of 822 against them. Taking a dive at Vogelbach's numbers with the New York Mets and half the season he played with them last year, in 55 games, he posted a slash line of 255, 393, 436, having an OPS of 830, an OPS plus of 139, 6 homers, 25 ribbies, 9 doubles, 33 walks, 47 strikeouts. The biggest takeaway we can see from those stats are his on-base percentage and walk-to-strikeout ratio. We saw that Vogelbach was very disciplined and much more relaxed at the plate this past season. And there is a difference between being disciplined and trying to be aggressive. And there's no doubt in my mind that Vogelbach will be more of an aggressive hitter in 2023. Vogelbach is more than capable of hitting 30 home runs in a season, as he did so only a couple seasons ago. His power is insane and could be a very valuable power bat and add more power to this New York Mets lineup. Our first candidate is Daniel Vogelbach. So, coming into our second guy in today's video, we have Darren Ruff. Shocking to see that Ruff is still a New York Met, despite a disappointing half season with the Mets, where in only 28 games, he had 66 at-bats, posting a slash line of 152, 216, 197, an OPS of 413, an OPS plus of 20, 0 home runs, 7 ribbies, 5 walks, 20 strikeouts, and 10 hits overall. Darren Ruff did not show much talent or athleticism with the Mets, besides being ranked in the 82nd percentile in max exit velocity, so at least he was hitting the ball hard, 88th percentile in walk percentage, and 78th percentile in chase rate. But as stated, in baseball, it's results that matter. Otherwise, every other metric is below average. Ruff's batting metrics such as launch angle, WOBA, barrels, sweet spot, hard hit percentage all saw a massive dip in 2022 compared to his past seasons. However, people are hoping that Darren Ruff will be able to get himself together and turn it around. As a veteran in his career, he has an 891 OPS against left-handed pitching, which is one thing that some may hope can boost to help his performance, along with a solid season he had in San Francisco just in 2021, where he had a slash line at 271, 385, 519, an OPS of 914, an OPS plus of 143, 16 home runs, 43 ribbies, 46 walks, 87 strikeouts, 13 doubles, 71 hits, in all 117 games. Another key note to look at with Darren Ruff is his ability to hit off-speed pitches, where he has a career average of 272 against them. Mets fans can only hope and pray that Darren Ruff could put just above average numbers against left-handed pitching. One would consider he is going to be on a very, very short leash in spring training and the start of this season. So, coming into our third guy in today's video, we have Eduardo Escobar. There are obviously some major hypotheticals that come with this option. The first, that Beatty makes imaginable strides to suggest that he's going to get a good amount of time to play at third base. That's a tall order, considering Escobar is the better defender at third. However, if Escobar could feed off of the monster September he had to salvage, otherwise an adequate season, and if the young Beatty can step up, Escobar is the logical switch-hitting DH option. So, with that explanation out of the way, let's take a little look-see at Eduardo Escobar's numbers from last season, where he played in 136 games, where he had a slash line of 240, 295, 430, an OPS of 726, an OPS plus of 106, 20 homers, 69 ribbies, 40 walks, 129 strikeouts, 26 doubles, Obviously, the average and home run inflates coming into September when Escobar, who struggled for pretty much all of the season besides a week or two in July, showed off big time in September. Escobar is going into his last year in his 2-year contract with the Mets, and many people are to hope he will continue his September performance for majority of the 2023 season. Escobar, though, does have a value at the DH position. As stated, he is a switch hitter, which comes to a very valuable thing. Escobar's power is another key addition, though he didn't show much of it until September. In the past, he's had a season where he's hit 35, 28, 26, 22, and much more home runs in a single season. Eduardo Escobar could be a decent option for the New York Mets DH platoon role. Coming into our fourth guy on today's video, we have prospect Brett Beatty. If Beatty isn't guaranteed a spot on the starting role or his defense at third isn't something that could be relied upon, he can get some looks at the DH spot. Beatty had a very small sample size of games last season with only 38 at-bats. Beatty, the left-handed batter, has a nice swing with his ability to put the ball anywhere in the field and spread the ball anywhere. One thing to take into accountability was Beatty's power he showed in the majors last season. Beatty was in the 89th percentile in max exit velocity. Even on flyouts and groundouts, they were still hit with a lot of force. Likely, if Beatty is to get time at the DH, his main focus would to be an on-base percentage guy and make contact, although some power is definitely present for Beatty. So, our last guy on today's video, we have prospect and 23-year-old Mark Vientos. Vientos made his MLB debut last season in a small sample size in September. Whether Mark Vientos will make the opening day roster is still in question, but there's no doubt he'll be in the MLB for a good amount of games in 2023. A big reason Vientos stands out as a DH option for the Mets is due to him not playing a position for the Mets at the MLB level. Vientos has been labeled as a third baseman, but clearly that position has two other guys before him to play there, which throws Vientos at the DH spot. Last season in the MLB with the Mets, Vientos was in the 80th percentile in max exit velocity. And in 2021, AA Binghamton and AAA Syracuse, Vientos put up a .583 and .580 slugging percentage, with 26 home runs in 2022 Syracuse, a .519 slugging with 24 home runs. So, as we could see, Vientos is a power machine, and with his pop can excel in the DH role. So, those are our candidates for the New York Mets DH spot in 2023. This is a position that is going to be platooned, a different guy for lefties and a different guy for righties. Since the DH has been introduced to the National League in 2022, the New York Mets have been in question on who to have as a DH platoon. Many teams have made big use to this, where the New York Mets are still in question of that. So hopefully they could figure this out. Alrighty, baseball fans, and that is the end of this video. Please feel free to give this video a like, comment, subscribe, turn on those post notifications, and feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Who would you choose? Who's your platoon? What are your thoughts? Till next time, baseball fans, see ya.